and welcome to Wizard of Legend. I saw this game all over Twitch, and it looked sort of like I really like Nuclear Throne and Enter the Gungeon, so I figured I would play it because your boy custom abilities. Welcome to the night sky. If you're expecting an edgy, dark figure that cracks necks and breaks people, you'll be sorely disappointed. And this is my fucking goofy. Wow, it's gonna be 16 degrees tomorrow. Okay. No, I'm afraid today, if you're expecting a spooky edgelord or me to be like, oh, I'm evil, nope, that's not my dark side. You get to deal with depression. So I figure what game makes me, So I figure what better game to represent how I feel right now than Viscera Cleanup Detail, because I've missed the party that everyone was at and now I have to clean up the mess that is my horrible life choice. So the goal of this game is pretty simple. You just kind of clean up. Just like life, if you go at it too hard, you'll actually end up making more mess than you set out to clean in the first place. But that's why we have these buckets. Now, the thing is, these are just garbage. Toss them. I don't know if I can fill that back up now. So you just kind of grab the bucket, clunk it, and yeah, get back to work, I guess. Now if you're expecting me to edit in like cool creepy effects and I'm like, oh, why don't you talk to the darkness, I'm afraid you're going to be sadly mistaken. The only editing I'm going to be doing other than cutting out silence is trying to find out when the suicide jokes are pushing it a bit too much. So part of the mystery to this game is trying to find out what happened on this ship. There's a few context clues that'll tell us. Like over here, there's some... My disappointment is immeasurable. Over here, there's like these bullets around which you get to pick up manually one by one because life suck, get over it. Anyway, yeah, the mystery is finding out what killed this all. It's not a horror game, and except for in like one level you can't die. But like there's these little tags that come around, and if you hand them into your boss, they can like send a letter to the families. Oh, your husband died, and then you get a bonus check. But these people are being lost to time, so into the furnace. Sorry, Rod. Will never even have existed. Bye bye. So this is one of the smaller levels. Some of the levels have machine guns that can kill you, and honestly this would be a much shorter video if I had that, because I would just be throwing myself into it repeatedly. I'm guessing this is a gun that does absolutely nothing at all. I'm gonna focus on cleaning up this room. There's no point. I wish I could be more depressing and say stuff like, oh, there's no point to life anyway. Ha, get it? Because I'm a nihilist. But it's drawn out. It's overused. Just like this mop. Am I right? Ha, get it? Because it's covered in ketchup. So now if I drop that bucket, I'm royally fucked. So watch me drop this bucket on the way back. So I've successfully disposed of the blood bucket without spilling it, and I have to say that's got to be one of the only successful things I've done in my entire life. I don't know what these boxes are for, but I'm just gonna toss it because it's boxes of the bitches, and I'm a bitch. English. Never mind. I'm just getting flashbacks to high school sports. I think there's a subtle irony to sports in high school because it's the only place where stupid low IQ jocks can one-up the people that are actually successful at high school. One of my best friends in high school was very good at sports, and he wasn't a dick. I don't know why I added that. Actually, to be fair, I don't even know why I'm recording this right now. It's like midnight. I have assignments due in. But I had two choices. Option one was Google searching painless ways to die and then being disappointed that we can't get guns in Australia. And option two was make a video because it's LMAO. Lol, random. I'm pretty sure these explode. I was not disappointed. Oh, fucking. So now that we filled the box with garbage, now we begin the harrowing journey back. If I drop this, my life ends. Okay, that's a lie, it doesn't end, but a man can dream in my life. I am a man, by the way. When I was a baby, I tried to hang myself and I just couldn't go through with it, so I have low testosterone and junk. The regular Sky would probably edit that out, but if I'm still depressed when I'm editing this, get ready to get more information about me than you wanted. Unlike life, if we mess up with this, we can just start again. I'd love to say I'm putting on this voice to sound more depressed than I really am, but I honestly don't have the emotional energy to do my hyper voice right now. Do you reckon you could fire off a bullet with just like a piece of rock, like in Rust? Do you reckon that'd be... It wouldn't hit hard enough to kill someone though. So my plans of just like pointing one of these full ones at me, whack the back, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that just gives me like a headache. So I'm going for the speedrun strat of pick up the garbage first so that I can just worry about mopping later. What do these drinks say on them? Okay, never mind. Okay. Jingo Pop. I feel like they're just recycling that from the Christmas thing, but I don't know. Jingle pop, jingle all the way. What I'd give to get hit by a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! I I think I'm almost done with this room. Death is playing Rocket League. I really wish he would just be playing with my life, but... God, I wish those sounds were real. So it seems like they eat a lot of Chinese food on this ship. I don't know, I don't have a joke for that. It's an observation. I do some observational humor on it, but I'm pretty sure that's called racism. What even is this fucking content right now? Is this video gonna be unlisted? You'll never know. Booga booga boy. I feel like I might not unlist this because it's a good example that, you know, not every YouTuber is this constant happy seed. Like, even the big guys have their down moments and they just don't show it. So, congrats your birthday. You're seeing it, buckos. All 3 of my subscribers. Who will then likely message me and say, "Hey buddy, you alright?" To which I will respond, yeah, I'm cool, I'm fine. Because, anxiety means that you don't get to talk about your feelings. I had a doctor's appointment today, and during it, she asked, how are you doing mentally? Is everything okay? And once again, that wacky anxiety brain said, yeah, I'm good, my brain is braining. And that's gonna be one of my biggest regrets. But honestly, I don't need to add to the long-ass list of medication I'm on right now, so I think I'll just mope every few days and get over it like a big boy. This is surprisingly therapeutic, actually. I don't know if it's because I'm alone and I can't screw up a situation, or if it's just because blood is funny. Also, the comments at the start of the video about edgy dark side characters, honestly, you do you. Like, I was considering making an edgy dark side character, but then I realized I don't have to because that's me every few days. Bazinga. The funny part is that this me right now is more real than any sort of persona I take up online. I got best boy in acting back in high school, and let me just say that was not misplaced. I am a very good actor. But I guess kind of everyone is. When you go into like a shitty job, everyone's able to just pretend like it's all fine. Until you start busting out the AR-15 at work and then, why weren't there any signs? Oh, I don't know, because if we speak out, we'll get fired or sent into therapy, and I don't want to deal with that right now. Is that a tiny baby hand? Honestly, if Daytime Sky edits all of this in and doesn't cut it out, heck, if he uploads it at all, like, props, because... oh boy, I'm really laying it out on the line. Christian Schlod. Maybe she should Christian Schlod into the DMs. I don't know what the plan is for these bullets. Do I have to just... I'd laugh if I didn't hit record. You know what would be a really cool feature for this game? If you could slip in blood. So that even if you prepare super carefully and take all the precautions, you can still mess up. Because that's relatable. I've kind of given up on the whole cleaning thing by now. Honestly, I just want to go to bed. Okay, that crinkle's really cool though. Nice. I think I might just make a bigger mess or just explore. I might make my bearing on this world. Granted, when YouTube crashes in 2088 and all video content is lost to time, that bearing is going to be gone, but honestly nothing lasts that long. God, I sound fucking edgy. Nothing lasts forever. Me Reaper. Me do Death Blossom. Die, die, die. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, Reaper, but, you know, with this whole gun lore, it's kind of tricky. I'm a modern decoration master. Slap that in a museum and call it a day. I call this piece bed. There's so many things I could do or see, but about to make a plan on this. You'll see the future seems distant. Your head and mouth is instant. Make goals, not like soccer. And change the back to faster. My goals are few and